Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Alright, so today I'm going to be working on Helping Hand by Jamie Wojcik and myself, Kimberly Pinkney. And I'm going to go ahead and continue putting clothes on our cadets who will now be graduates. I have no idea what their names are anymore. I have to come back to it. It's been a bit. It's just been a spell. So the first one I'm going to work on is a girl right here. I'm turn everybody else off so it's not in my way and I have no temptations to jump around. And I'm going to put her in a police outfit. I didn't have enough layers to put them in the page right here. So what I'm going to end up doing is throwing away these layers and then using the ones and bringing it back. What I found is that my particular layout that I have, I'm only allowed 18 layers at the DPI and whatnot that I'm at and the size. So each one of these texts here, I'm not sure exactly where I want them because I've been moving things around so I can get a good flow. So the cadets, he kind of made a point that he wants to have it, have them kind of in the same position before, after, during, kind of, I don't know. It doesn't always work, especially when you're turning pages. So like if that was one page, let me see if I can make it here. So like here's the first page, and supposedly they're in the same position as when they were recruits. Oh, there's our names there. Ha ha ha. As when they are graduates. And it doesn't always work only because of how much text you have. But we'll make it work. And he kind of jumps the timeline a bit. So he has them graduating in this next panel, but then he jumps back into stuff that they went through previously instead of having it the other way around. So what I think what I'll end up doing is probably giving it a tone so it looks like nostalgia, like maybe a yellowish tone leading up to, you know, their final tone, which is when they're back in front of the police station. So let me go ahead and get started working on the outfits so I can move on. I've been wanting to do thumbnails, but then I started reading ahead and seeing that I'll have to bring in the building right here, but I don't want them coming through the front. The front is for the public. I was going to put a door right here. It kind of looks impressive the way it is here. Maybe the door's kind of hidden, but you know, cops, they have to come around the other end. So you've got this round end in the front of the building, or this pyramid shape where all the offices are, so you have to go through the other end if you want to get to that. But for the public and all the glamour crap, they would come through the lobby, which is going to be on this end of the building. So I have to redesign the other end of this building, which is not going to be bad. I knock on wood. This one only took me a few days to do, but there's a lot of back and forth between the two characters in front of this building, and he's got them going upstairs. So now I'm going to have some stairs leading to where they're going to be entering. Anyway, but that's going to be another video, possibly. Okay, so on with the clothing. All right, so I'm going to do just a basic police outfit for these guys. Let's go ahead and start with I'm trying to decide if we'll do quick fills. Okay, let's see. We really don't need this one right now. Let's see. And when I was looking at police outfits, they have the button up and they button it all the way to the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an out button here. I'm trying to decide how I want to show the back arm. This is all going to be a blue fill. I mean, yeah, I'll do it like this. And it's going to be a deep dark blue. I'm going to have them, I'm trying to decide, do I want to do the light, yeah, we'll do the dark blue. We'll do the typical dark blue. Let's see, we'll do about right here, and we'll save that color. Meant to put this on a different layer. So we'll have this above it. Still do the same thing. There we go. Alright, that's not blue enough. I need it darker. Okay, so for those who are just kind of joining, if this is the first time that you've seen me working on this particular, let's see, we'll bring it down even darker. It still kind of looks blue. This is, I'm not exactly sure what the story is about completely, but what I've gathered from it is that it's a thriller. Believe me, it gets thrilling near the end of this chapter. Let's see, we'll do her pants real quick. We'll keep them in the same blue. We'll just give her a little bit more thickness here. And we'll give her the police belt. The bat utility belt. And we'll make that black. Okay, so I'm kind of liking this blue. So let me show you what I was looking at for police graduates. So I have a choice. I like the light blue, and I'm thinking they're kind of like the navy where you have like your summer clothing and your winter clothing possibly. So they may have a different color. But I'm trying to decide, do I want to do, the light blue looks cool. The dark blue looks really cool. So I'm trying to decide in between. Let's see what the light blue looks like. Since we are all the same. Oops, let me drop that. Let's see if it'll do. Okay, so I'm going to take this blue. I think I like the dark blue. Yeah, I like the dark blue better. The light blue kind of reminds me of like highway patrol type of thing. Okay, so we got that going on, but I don't think that blue is deep dark enough compared to what I've got going on there. Okay, so let's see if I can get a little darker. Because it's almost black. But I also want their uniform to be just a little more unique. Okay, so we'll have that, and we'll bring it down darker with black, and that'll be like their shading for it. It's a good fit, so I'm gonna fix my shading here. Give them the dark blue tie. to match the black there. I'm going to switch my brush here. We'll do the outline brush. It's just a soft brush with streamline attached to it. And I took some of the streamline off. You know what? Instead of me outlining it, I'm going to let the system outline it. This is what I've discovered on how to do outlines. I've got a silhouette already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to change that to difference. It turns everything black. I'm going to duplicate the difference, and then I'm just going to merge these guys together. And if you look super close, you've got a bit of an outline. It's a very, very thin one, but it's an outline nonetheless. So I'm going to take that and run with it. And what I'm going to end up doing is shading a bit of my outline inwards. Oh, there's also another way to make a thicker outline. Get out of this. We'll come back to where we were. So we're here. We're going to duplicate this layer. We're going to do the same thing and do difference. But we're also going to do a Gaussian blur about 4, slide it to about 4.0. We'll do 5. It'll be a nice healthy blur. Okay, so this is blurred about 5. We pop on out of that by hitting it again. So that's our difference layer. We're going to duplicate that again. We've got that black outline, and I'm just going to merge them together. And so now I've got that fuzzy black outline, and then I can kind of smooth it into itself. Let me duplicate it again. There we go. And that just makes it just a little bigger. And I got to remember to do that for everybody if I do this. That's not too bad. At least we see the outline. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and see, do I want to merge it? Now, we'll just delete it. We'll just keep the outline we've got. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of smooth it out a bit. And kind of blend it into, oops. Just kind of bring a little bit of the, that's not going to work that way. Just use my lines here. And we'll give her the, have the women and the men wear the tie. Let's see, instead of doing that, just kind of bring it down and around. Just fill that in. Excuse me. Oh no. Let me bring it back. There it goes. Hopefully that's right. Nope. It's gone again. I got my layer. And click Come on, Ken, we don't have time to play. Alright. Yeah. Let's see, theirs goes all the way down to their belt. Add to it. Okay, we have some sort of, oops, drop that. Alright, I kind of like that. Okay, and they have, let's go back to black. They have the badge. I'm going to create a badge here. Gallery. Let's see. In here I have that symbol. Okay. There we go, and that'll be their badge, and debating whether or not I want to fill it in like a regular badge. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll fill this in. I need the same thing on their sleeve too. So let's see, how should I fill this in? I'm going to make a selection around the outside of it. Actually, duplicate it, and then I shall do a Gaussian blur. Let's see, how big do I want this blur? About, that's pretty big. We'll keep that. I don't know what level that is. That's 25. Okay. So on 25, we'll do that. We'll duplicate this. Turn it off so I don't lose it. Okay. And then I'm going to select this. And we'll try to fill it in. Shall we fill it in with silver or more white? So I need a better brush. I'll use the soft brush. Oops. Okay, so that will fill in that, and it kind of gives it a little bit of a glow. That's kind of cool. And then I wonder if I select the inverse, let me hold that select down, invert it, and maybe I'll use a deep dark gray. And let's see, we'll put it on another layer. I'll select this one. Oops, I hate when I do that. Okay. I want to make it so that there's no You can't see beneath it. Put that over there. Okay, so we'll bring it down. Bring it down. Come on. New group crap. Okay, there we go. We just make things on top of each other and layer it. There we go. So this will be the badge for, let's play with one of the layer thingies here just to, there we go. We got screen, color dodge is cool. And that will work. And I think I'll duplicate this one. So now it looks more official. It's going to be too small to read it. But I want to put like protect and serve, blah, blah, blah in there. We'll pretend. Let's see, so we'll merge those together and there is our badge. It still looks a little transparent, but it'll work for now. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, so we got that. And then we need something for a sleeve. We'll make this one fat. Let's see. On the sleeve, I wonder if I can duplicate that. Let me hide this one. Bring that over. It needs some color to it because most of the cop badges have like a yellowish tinge or something like that to it. Let's see. There's Blue Lives Matter yellow. We'll do the outline, bring it down. To look like a patch. Okay, so get that going on. And then maybe a weird blue. It should kind of match a bit. So I don't think I can see it very well. We'll take this thing, we'll duplicate that, and we'll do Gaussian blur again, but this time we'll do motion, and we'll just kind of make it look like it's extruding a bit. There we go. That's not bad. Okay, and tap it again, and then we'll take this one and put it on top, and maybe slide it just a bit. It's a little thick for an armband, so maybe about right there is nice, and then I'll just erase what I don't need. Kind of like that. maybe we can make it, let's see, we'll blend these guys together, merge them together, and then we'll kind of make it form-fitting. Bulge it out a little bit. Okay. And then, do they have their name? I don't see. Maybe they'll have their name on the other side. So now we have Officer Conrad. Let's give it some piping. Give it a soft brush. Let's see. Oops. Get off that layer. Because I'm going to save these layers for the other cadets. I'm going to merge these down. So the only things that'll be loose will be the badges. Let's see. I'm going to make one more layer and just kind of make the piping and the seams. For some reason I can't see it. Probably because it's the same layer or the same color. So you use black. Let's see. Some seams. Nothing too fancy. And then I can blend some of that stuff together. And then we'll add to the utility belts. They wear white gloves, some of these guys. So we're going to throw some white gloves on them. Just for giggles. But she's going to be the only one that you can see with white gloves. Okay, so we got that going on. See if we can do that with everybody here. Merge that down. Okay. I'm only going to focus on the stuff that's, you can see. I want her layer. So now I can just go ahead and sample right off this cup. Come on. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Fill that out. Do that with the other dudes too. And we'll merge that down here. She looks like that chick from, God, what is that place called? The ones with the women, Wives' Tale, something Handmaid's Tale, that's what it was. She looks like the chick from the Handmaid's Tale. Oh my God, she looks like somebody I've seen before. Guys are going to be simple. And I keep trying to tell myself, don't spend too much time on shite that people are only going to look at for a heartbeat. But, you know, I'm hard-headed. I merge that down. Because these layers are a luxury. So we don't need this one. We do need him. Let's see, so only focus on what we need. Oops. Just bring it down. Yeah, we can do buff. Oops, wrong layer. If you put it on their layer, it'll fill in his body, and I don't want that one fitting. And I don't want it to obliterate either. Okay, back to the selection. Selection's gone. Okay. No worries. If you're ever selecting like clothes like this, oops, somebody's sticking out a bit. You want to go a little bit beyond the skin, because clothes, you know, they have their own thickness and whatnot. Okay, now let's throw in some, I think we'll need some highlights. Yeah, we'll throw in a bit of highlights so that you can see them separate from each other. So on her, we'll make that blue just a little bit paler. Let's see, if I select her, I can use my soft brush. Shoot, I got like 20 minutes. Okay, and then just kind of, too much. Just want to get a little bit around the edges. And then on William, do the same thing. We'll select him. And just kind of, always remember when you select from the picture, hit select, always immediately go to your brush, or else you'll be, it still thinks that you're trying to select and it's a pain in the ass. Okay, you look like convicts. Okay, now I'm going to duplicate. Oops, excuse me. Put that behind her. Put that right there. Duplicate. I don't know if you'll see it on the other guys. Just about like right there is good. And we won't see it on the other guy. Badge. And we'll merge that down. Merge. Okay, and badge. Let's see. Move it. His layer. Maybe make it. His chest is about like right there. Look right there. There we go. All right. Okay, and then the rest is just adding the piping and stuff like that to them, and then we should be pretty much done. Yay! Well, no, they all need hair, don't they? Huh? Goody goody. Okay, so let's go ahead and merge what we do have. That way we still have layers to play with. And I could probably get away with merging all 4 of them together, but I'll wait in case I need to do anything else. And I don't think I do. Merge that. There we go. This has been his. Not that it matters, they're all going to end up being merged together anyway. Bring that down. And bring that down. And merge it down. Alright. Okay. So let's before I put the piping on, I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit more subtle. Oops. Get on the right layer. Oops. Oops. Have to be on his layer. And can't hurt to get a little bit darker. I'm going to take a little bit from maybe about like right there, and just keep it really low. Oops, wrong layer. Need to be on her. And then on him. And that just emphasizes their distance. There we go. Let's see his layer. And her layer. All right, let's get that piping going. I really did not give myself a lot of time for this. Yeah, I was fussing with my sound, so that kind of slowed me down a bit. Oops. I'm going to merge everybody now. That way I can stop fussing with what layer is this person on, what layer is that person on. Okay, got my soft brush going, and I'm going to pop that up a bit. We'll do the pants in a sec. I refuse to rush, so. Alrighty. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to have to call it right here. I'm going to go ahead and add their ties. This is like my last act of defiance. Add it to everybody. Hopefully that doesn't screw up too bad. He's an alpha, so I give him a big tie. Alright, and then just use a big brush. My favorites. Just make it big, make it proud. Alright. Now the rest of this could be completed on the other layer. I could leave it, I could cut it off at a certain level, but I'll finish this up off screen, and I will see you guys in the next video. I have got to go to work. All right, but that's one way that you can add clothes. It's just kind of do a selection and fill it in, and then you can do the outline like I did with the other thing. Now all of them are already merged, so I would end up doing all of them as an outline, but if I wanted to, I could outline them all as soft as hers, the first police officer. Okay, all right, you guys, I will see you in the next video, and we'll probably be on to figuring out how to